Tonya Tips, and I am back with another video. All right, you guys, so today's video is going to be me cooking in the kitchen. All right, so before we get started in this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. If you are old here, don't forget to hit that like as well, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tonya's Tips again. You guys, listen, I am just going to give you guys a quick little video on how to make red beans and rice, and that is what I am doing today in my kitchen. So, and I'm also gonna do some baked chicken as well. Usually we have fried chicken with red beans and rice, but today we're gonna do baked chicken, okay? Because we need to go a little healthier route, okay? So, all right, you guys, stick with me in this video and let's get started.
All right, you guys, so I'm going to voice over this one little section real quick. I did want to apologize for the way the camera looks right here. I don't know what happened, but it was very important that I put this scene into the video because you guys need to know exactly what kind of seasonings I put in. So back to the video. So I have fresh garlic in here. I have onions. There are green bell peppers in there as well. And I have some parsley, some fresh parsley at the bottom as well. And I also have to put some shallots in there, some green onion, and I'm going to put a little bit of celery as well, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, you guys, I just want to add in right here, I did do a separate batch of seasoning which had celery and shallots in it, you guys. Also, this is called a Creole seasoning mixture, and it is from Louisiana. If you guys want to purchase it in Walmart, you can. Everywhere, but it comes already in this little container, and it says Louisiana, and it has all of these same things that I'm about to grind up and more that I'm gonna put in there after I'm done grinding this. But those same mixtures that's in that Trinity mix is going to be in my chopper, okay? So let's get started with this. All right, you guys, so I know that the footage is still looking a little funny in this part of the video, but it was very important that I keep everything in. I want you guys to follow this recipe step by step. I'm giving you guys all of my tips on my Louisiana red beans and rice. So let's continue in this video. Check it to see. Still need a little bit more chopping to go. That is really, really perfect. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like, you guys. It smells so amazing. This is what it looks like. The aroma is just, whew, it smells amazing. Okay, we have that all chopped up and mixed up. I'm gonna take you guys over here to the pot, and we're gonna put this in the pot as well. And then I'm also going to get some celery and green onion is gonna go in here next. So I'm gonna take this out, put this in there, and then we'll get the celery and the green onion as well, okay?
All right, you guys, so now I am going to take my mixture of my onions, bell peppers, and garlic, and fresh parsley. All of this is fresh ingredients, and I'm gonna put it in my pot for my red beans and rice. And this is gonna give your red beans so much flavor, you guys. You have to put a good amount of seasoning in your pot, so those red beans are delicious, okay? Enough right there. If you feel like you need to add something,
I did use all of that seasoning that I chopped up when I told you guys in the video that I may not use it all. I did use it all, and it is called a Trinity mix. If you want to get it already chopped up, you can find it at Walmart, you guys, and if not, please follow the directions that I'm giving you.
so now I have in here my celery and green onion, and I'm just gonna chop this up as well. This should be blended very well by now, so now we can go on ahead and add this into our pot with all of the rest of the seasonings in there, and we're gonna let that cook in so all those flavors get inside that water before we start adding our red beans, okay? Okay, so I added some water in here so everything can chop up and move around, because sometimes it gets stuck to the wall of the bowl. So that's why it looks a little, you know, bit juicy in there. Right, so that should be blended very well by now. get into that water. We're gonna let that cook in just a little bit. So pull the rest of that in there, you guys. And there you have it. So that part is done. I've already taken care of my sausage and chopped up my sausage. I already have my red beans soaked, you guys. We've added all of our seasonings in here, and that is entwining in the water and getting, you know, in there and making sure that those flavors are getting in that water. We're done with that part. So next, we are going to wash off our red beans. Now, you guys, I let my red beans soak overnight in a container, and I also, you know, leave water in them and let the dirt come off of them, because when you purchase red beans, if sometimes when you open back, you'll see all of that black dirt on the red beans. So you want to soak all of that off and clean those red beans and wash them off really, really good. Rub your hands on them, you know, just wash them under the water really, really good. Make sure there's no rocks or anything, because sometimes in the bag they'll come with rocks in there as well. So you want to make sure you go through your red beans and get all of that out before cooking them, okay? So let's go on ahead and wash our red beans, and then we'll put the red beans in the pot, okay? So let's do that. Okay, you guys, so I now have my red beans in a container. I just want to show you guys how I had them soaking overnight. As you can see, you see all of that. Okay, so I'm just gonna rinse this dirty water off of here. And as you guys can see how the red beans have been soaking, you can see that they are very, very clean. Let me give you guys a closer view that they are very, very clean now. You see that? So we're just gonna rinse this off, all of this dirty water off of here, and then we're gonna put them in our pot. Also, you guys, this also stops, the cooking time is less, okay? And your red beans gets softer really faster when you're cooking. Guys, I'm gonna rinse these red beans off, and then once I'm done with that, then I'm going to throw them in the pot, and I'll show you guys in a minute. All right, you guys, so my red beans are all rinsed off now. They are super, super clean, as you guys can see. Look how clean they look. All right, so once they get all cleaned up like this, you guys, then you can go on ahead and throw them in your pot. Cook a little bit, and then once the red beans cook a little bit, then we can start adding our meat into the pot as well. Here we go. Let me show you the bay leaves. As you guys can see, that is the red beans, and they are in there with all of their seasonings, you guys. And there you go. So the red beans is gonna take a little while, you guys. It take a few hours. It's not an easy process. Well, it's an easy process, but the wait time for them to get cooked is a little bit longer. It's not a short period of time, okay? So this process will take a little minute. So now that the red beans are in the pot, I'm gonna add a little all seasoning in there, just a little bit. You don't want to put too much, like I said, because your meat is going to have a lot of salt in it, so you don't want your red beans to be too salty, okay? So now that everything is in there, I'm gonna let that cook, and then we'll come back when it's time to add the meat, okay? So I'm just checking in with you guys, checking on my red beans, okay? So they're still cooking, they still have some time to go. I just wanted to check in with you guys while I'm gonna start my baked chicken in a moment. But I want to let this cook and get close to this being finished before I put my baked chicken on, because I want everything to be nice and hot and ready for dinner, okay? So I'll see you guys when it's time to season up my chicken, and I have that soaking as well and cleaned and everything. So I'll show you guys how I make my baked chicken. Very, very simple. So we'll get to that in a moment. Until then, cheers, guys. This is just cranberry juice, it's nothing else. All right, you guys, so I am back, and now the beans are cooked really well. So now it's time for me to add the meat into the pot. And you guys, I have some sausage in here. I'm gonna come up right here and show you guys. So I have some sausage, and I have some turkey ham as well. And I'm showing it to you guys like this, and I'm gonna give you a different angle as well. But I cut up a whole bunch of sausage and turkey ham to put into my pot. Also, I have some smoked turkey wings that I'm gonna put into my pot as well, okay? So that's the kind of meat we're gonna have in the red beans and rice, and it's gonna be delicious. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys, I washed off also my turkey wings. You want to make sure you get the smoked ones, you guys, because it's going to give your red beans the flavor that you really, really need to go into your red beans, okay? So we're going to do that right now. I'm going to show you guys what the turkey wings look like, and then we're going to put the meat into the pots. All right, you guys, so this is what the smoked turkey wings look like. I washed those off and cleaned them up really, really good. Also, this is what my sausage and turkey ham looks like as well. I chopped everything up and washed this off. So now all we're gonna do now is put everything in the pot. So the seasoning and everything has cooked in the pot, and now we're just gonna add all of our meats, okay? So let's do that now. So I'm gonna put all of my sausage in the pot right now. So I'm gonna put this in, you guys, and be careful, do not splash so you won't burn yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna put all of this in the pot right now. And just pour that in like that, like so. We're gonna put all of the meat in, you guys. Now all we have to do is just put the turkey wings in there as well. I just put this like this so water won't get on my floor. So this is what they look like, you guys. Let me come up close and show you. This is what a smoked turkey wing look like. Look how huge, right? Smoked turkey wings. Maybe I should have put 2 up. Alright, so we're gonna put the turkey wings in the pot. Like that. Put these all in. All right, so now that we put the turkey wings in the pot, that's gonna give your red beans a really, really good flavor because they are smoked and they are going to be so delicious, and that meat is so good when it's tender. So you guys, now all we have to do is just stir the pot. Okay, stir that meat in there and everything. And then once that is all stirred up and started cooking, this is what it looks like. And let me lift up some of the red beans so you guys can see the juice and see the sausage and everything that's in there, you guys. That is what you're looking for. And then it just has to cook down and get thicker, okay? So that's what you're looking for in that pot for it to look like. Right now it's still watery, because it still has to cook down, okay? We are done putting our meat into the pot. Now all we have to do is just let those red beans just finish cooking, and that is it. It's just that simple, you guys. Really, really simple. Only thing that goes into this dish is just water, red beans, seasoning, which is the main ingredients is your seasoning, because the seasoning has to make those red beans taste really, really good, okay? So make sure you put in a great amount of seasoning, and you're gonna let that cook. And like I said, you don't wanna put too much salt in until the red beans are almost done. You wanna taste them to see where the flavor is, because you don't want to make your red beans too salty because you put in those smoked turkey legs, okay? That will make your red beans salty if you don't be careful. So don't put no salt in no more until they're almost done, and then you're gonna taste it to see where the flavor is. And if you need more seasonings, you go ahead and put the salt in there, the pepper, and everything else, you know? So that's how you make sure your food is not over seasoned or under seasoned, okay? So we're just gonna let these red beans cook now, and then I'll be right back, okay? I have my chicken wings, and I'm gonna show you guys. This is the chicken wings that I buy from Whole Foods, you guys. These are the wings that I purchased. They come in a pack like this. They were $20.01. Now I also have my pan right here, you guys. I lined it with some aluminum foil so I won't have to do all of that cleanup, because when you bake chicken, it seems like it will get stuck to the pan, and it's a lot of soak in the pan and all of that. So we'll just put foil in there so it makes the cleanup more easier, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys me doing that as well. All right, you guys, so all the chicken is washed up and really, really clean, as you guys can see. Now we're just gonna season this chicken up really, really well. Then we're gonna go on ahead and put it in our pan right here next to the chicken. Okay, so basically I am going to season the chicken up with onion powder, garlic powder, You're gonna use some black pepper. Use some salt. You're also gonna use some all seasoning. And you guys could use paprika if you like. I'll put some on there just for color. You can use some minced garlic flakes, okay? And I'm also gonna use parsley. Okay, and that is really it for the seasonings that I'm going to. So now I'm going to set this to the side for a second, and I am going to chop up an onion, okay? And then you guys, we're gonna take this onion and we're gonna lay it over our chicken wings once I mix the chicken wings back up. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is add some butter. So now we're gonna add the butter. Okay, so now that you have butter all over your chicken, now it's all buttered up. So after that is done, you're gonna go on ahead and you are going to add your onions. And then we're gonna add just a little bit more of parsley on top. And there you have it. Looks amazing, doesn't it? And now we're gonna go on and cook at 375. You guys, so now I am going to check my red beans. I'm checking my red beans right now to see how they are coming out and how they're coming along. So let's see, look how good they look, you guys. The juice still isn't ready yet, you see that? It's still not giving us the thickness that we need, but it is giving us the color we need, okay? So, you guys, it's still cooking. So, like I told you, red beans is an all-day thing. It has been hours, but that's okay. You want to make sure your food is done and it is good and amazing, okay? So, I am going to come back when my chicken wings are done baking. And Louisiana red beans and rice. And my baked chicken, which was very, very simple and very, very flavorful, okay? So I'll see you guys when I plate. All right, so see you guys in a minute. All right, you guys, so I decided to make some rice. I didn't show you guys the process because I figured everybody knows how to cook rice. I am done cooking my rice and now I am going to strain it. Ooh.
now you guys, all of my rice is rinsed off and it's really, really clean.
All right, so now we're gonna check on our baked chicken. Also, my red beans is almost done cooking. I know, let me turn off this vent. The rice is done. My baked chicken is still in the oven. My red beans is literally almost done, so everything should be done at the same time. So let's check on the baked chicken.
All right, you guys, so this is what the baked chicken is looking like. It's almost done, not completely done yet, but it's almost there. So you see the onions on there, all nice and crispy and good. Look how good that chicken looks, you guys. So as soon as it's done, I'm gonna plate this up and show you guys the finishing product.
All right, you guys, finally, after hours and hours and hours of cooking these red beans and rice and this baked chicken, the video is over, okay? So I'm about to plate this red beans and rice and this baked chicken for you guys so you can see the finishing product of my dinner. So you guys are ready? Let's go on ahead right here and plate the red beans and rice. So I'm about to show you guys what it looks like when it's done. And I hope you guys follow this recipe and make your some Louisiana red beans and rice as well. So let me plate this up for you. All right, you guys, this is the finishing product of my red beans and rice. Doesn't it look amazing? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to eat some and dive on into this meal, you guys. That is Louisiana red beans and rice. It looks so amazing, you guys. So good. I cannot wait to try it.
All right, you guys, so my baked wings are done. They look amazing. I'm about to pull these out as well and plate them.
All right, you guys, so now my baked chicken wings are done as well. Look how beautiful and golden that is, you guys. Topped with a little bit of parsley. Also, you have your onions on top and everything. And look at that garlic and onion all in there baked. It's going to be so amazing. I'm gonna try this out for you guys in a minute. So here are my baked chicken. So now I am done. I'm gonna give you guys a nice close-up look at how beautiful. Nice thumbnail. Okay, show you guys, and these are my wings, as you guys can see. So let me take a nice little thumbnail. Okay, so you guys, look how beautiful. So I am going to try. Okay, so hold on, let me get the camera, get a fork, you guys. So good, so good. That is the end of this video. I wanted to do a cute little cooking video for you guys with my Louisiana red beans and rice and baked chicken. Usually, like I said, we fry up the chicken with some cornbread and all of that. The kids didn't want all of that. They just wanted the red beans and rice and baked chicken, and that's what I made. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I wish you can taste it through the screen. It's so good, okay? But I'm gonna go back on over and finish the rest of my dinner. And don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. If you are not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Go on ahead right now and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys here on Tonya's Tips next time. I love you guys as always. Bye guys.